When we are specific about what we desire and intend to achieve, we become more passionate about our goals. That fuel ignites within us, and we work towards the accomplishment of our goals. Smart goals work as a roadmap for our achievements, a useful navigating system that guides and directs us towards the desires of our hearts, leading us to our final destinations in a clear and concise way. When we have a goal that is smart and well thought out, the likelihood of its successful achievement is much greater than a goal that remains just an idea in our minds. And here's the beautiful thing about smart goals. The more smart we are, the more time we save.
Sincerely, Sherrise.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Sincerely Sherrise, a podcast, or shall I say a platform centered around wellness, self-care, personal development, creating a positive mindset and growth. I'm your host, Sherrise Marshall, author of I Am and I Will, the A to Z of positive affirmations and call to actions. Consider me your friend and confidant. Join me each and every Monday for your weekly dose of positivity. Oh, how are you doing? How are you feeling? Please say that you're feeling confident, decisive, and specific. Oh, when you hear the word smart, what comes to mind? Comment down below and let us know. In the dictionary, it's defined as having or showing a quick-witted intelligence. In other words, the ability to acquire and apply knowledge and skills. SMART is an acronym: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. One that you've heard me using so much recently. It's also a useful strategy that I learned back in my retail management days. Many business professionals use this acronym to get ahead, stay on track, and hold themselves as well as their teams accountable. I also love a good remix. Maybe that's the musician in me. I got to thinking one day, if this acronym is tried and true in business, I should try using it in my personal life also. The actioning of this thought has been an absolute game changer in my life as well as the lives of my clients also. Here's how. Research suggests that it takes on average 2 to 3 weeks to create and form a habit. It's also been said that practice makes permanent, which means the more that we do something is the more that it becomes second nature to us. This is true for most things, which means that applying the SMART acronym to our everyday life will further improve our ability to create goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Oh, there's also a greater chance that we'll achieve the desires of our hearts and the goals that we set for ourselves. When we are specific about what we desire and intend to achieve, we become more passionate about our goals. That fuel ignites within us, and we work towards the accomplishment of our goals. Imagine if we got into a car or sat on a bus, plane, or train and had no idea where we were going. Maybe we're feeling adventurous or spontaneous. And even then, what do we think the result of that trip would be? Would we pack appropriately? Would we have enough gas in the tank? How many stops will we be sitting on the bus or train? And how long is the flight duration? Have we prepared ourselves for a successful trip? Now imagine you knew exactly where you were going and why you were going there. Wouldn't the experience be vastly different? SMART goals work as a roadmap for our achievements, a useful navigating system that guides and directs us towards the desires of our hearts, leading us to our final destinations in a clear and concise way. Does it mean that our journey will be void of challenges, speed bumps, or turbulence, or free from recalibration and rerouting? The answer is simple. Pivots are a part of life. However, when we have a goal that is smart and well thought out, the likelihood of its successful achievement is much greater than a goal that remains just an idea in our minds. Why not honor our desires and make each goal a smart one and see which one we see into fruition? or which ones we see into fruition. The time is now to actualize each of the desires of our hearts and live or continue to live through our purpose and actively live our best lives. Are you ready? Please say yes. Ooh. The act of making and creating specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals creates some action behind an idea for the future or desired results that we envision. In being specific, we ask ourselves, what are we trying to accomplish? What actions need to be made or taken? And how will we activate ourselves to get steps closer to achieving our desired results? When we're measurable, we may ask, how will we measure the goal? What data will support the accumulation of the goal? When we want to achieve, we may ask ourselves, is the goal doable? What are the tools, resources, skills needed to accomplish the goal? When we're thinking about being relevant, we may ask ourselves, why is the goal important? What is the need for the achievement of this goal? And how aligned am I with this goal or these goals? When we're thinking about being time-bound, we may ask ourselves, when do we want to achieve this goal? What is the time frame for accomplishing this goal? And here's the beautiful thing about SMART goals. The more smart we are, the more time we save. When we take our time to be smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, we begin a process of prioritization. We decide to get serious about the goals that we'd like to achieve, which means that we are already working on achieving them. We get activated and active. Say one of our desires is to read one book a week. Here's how we'd make it smart. Let's get specific. We know that our core desire is to read a book a week. The data or measurability here would be to ask ourselves, have we successfully completed a book in a week before? If so, what was the size of that book? And from what genre were we reading? Are we selecting a light read or a more informative one? If we have accomplished reading a book in a week before, were we on vacation or was it in a peak period of our lives? Our next step is trying to figure out how we can achieve this goal. How many hours a day can we dedicate to reading said book? Will we be dedicating the same amount of time each day to read it, or are we going to read our book in one sitting? How will we honor our reading time? This goal may be relevant for us because maybe reading is a form of mental release for us, or we have specific books we need to read to get ahead in our career. Maybe we've signed up to a book challenge that has a big prize attached to it and we want to win. Now, let's get time-bound or time-sensitive. Maybe we'd like to read a book a week for a month starting in October, which means that we have 4 weeks of reading to do and 4 books to select. Now we can plan ahead to ensure that this goal is achievable. Now here's the goal versus the SMART goal. The goal is, I'd like to read a book a week. Our SMART goal though is, in October 2024, I am committed to reading 4 non-fiction books, and I'll select a book a week in each of the following genres: business, personal development, self-help, and wellness. I'll prioritize my reading for at least 1 hour a day, Monday through Friday, before starting my day. Reading during my downtime, lunchtime, and completing the remaining pages during my recreational time over the weekend. Every time that I complete a book, I will reward myself with some me time, rest, and relaxation. The action behind this goal is so much more powerful. Now imagine getting clearer on every desire and goal in this same way. What other amazing things will you be able to accomplish, acquire, and actualize? Here's how you can start setting SMART goals starting from today. We have a weekly challenge. Are you ready? Please say yes.
Monday.
Think about your desires and or goals. Grab a pen, paper, or note-taking device. You could also grab a recording device if you prefer to record verbally. Identify as much of the desires or goals that come to mind in a 10 to 15 minute span of time. Set a timer if you need to. Try not to edit the list. Write down or verbalize everything that comes to mind, no matter how big or small the desire may be. Whether you think it's tangible or intangible, that's fine. Remember, the desires of your heart are yours to bring to life. Making them smart will help you to actualize them.
Tuesday.
Now, highlight your top goals. From the list of goals you've created, select which ones stick out to you the most. Which of the goals are you most enthusiastic about? Take some time to highlight them, identify which ones they are, and create a shortlist.
Wednesday.
Visualize. Think about at least one of the desires or goals from your shortlist that you'd like to achieve. Let's calm our minds and indulge in some breath work. If you're seated, sit with your hands in your lap. And if you're laying down, lay flat on your back with your arms to the sides of your body, if you're able. Gently lighten your gaze and close your eyes. Take a deep breath, inhaling deeply for 4 to 5 seconds and exhaling gently for 4 to 5 seconds also. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you inhale deeply and exhale gently, take in the current moment. Visualize a desire that you'd like to become a reality. Picture being in that reality right now. As you continue to inhale deeply and exhale gently, channel the feeling of the moment that you're visualizing. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you inhale deeply, welcome the experience into your life. And as you exhale, release anything that takes you away from actualizing that desire or goal. Continue inhaling deeply and exhaling gently. Focus your efforts on achieving the desires of your heart, being joyous, happy, and living the life of your desires starting today. Be present in this moment and every moment that follows. Be grateful for this moment of stillness, presence, and visualization. Before opening your eyes, if and when you're ready, thank your mind, body, and spirit for their loyalty. Repeat this practice for each of your goals that you'd like to achieve, especially the ones that you've highlighted on your shortlist. See what feelings come up, and if you're provided with pathways for the achievement of your goals during your moments of solace and stillness.
Thursday.
Journal. Make a record of what you experienced during your visualization. What did you see, feel, or ascertain about your desires and goals? Please take at least 10 to 15 minutes to explore your thoughts regarding the goals that you are about to achieve.
Friday.
Be smart. It's time to be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound about your goals. What roadmaps are you going to create to achieve the desires of your heart? Refer back to your shortlist and use the SMART acronym method to get real about how you'll achieve the goals you desire to reach.
Saturday.
Create an action plan. Now that you've reviewed your goals, got smart about them, it's time to create an action plan. Maybe you need a little help with fine-tuning your SMART goals, or you'd like help creating a feasible SMART goal-oriented action plan. My team and I have got you covered. We offer one-on-one goal setting consultancy. I'd be more than happy to assist you and share more than 15 years of experience and expertise with you in regards to being smart and actualizing the desires of your heart. Please feel free to let us know what your needs are. You have the option of filling out the contact form via SherriseMarshallek.com/connect to let us know how you need help. Or you can email my team and I directly at info@SherriseMarshallek.com. We would love to be of useful assistance to you. Let's go. Let's get it. Oh,
Sunday.
Commit to your SMART goals. Affirm your SMART goals in present tense. Speak life into your goals and activate them. Say it with me. I am committed to being smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound with each desire, goal, or task that I set for myself. And I will practice the art of smart goal setting to make it a permanent process in my life. Share this episode with at least 3 people. By doing that, you'll be inspiring them to be the best version of themselves and helping them to love and understand themselves from the inside out. If you need a little help affirming, or maybe you love the affirmation in this episode, don't hesitate to grab a copy of I Am and I Will, the A to Z of positive affirmations and call to actions. Join me on Instagram at Sincerely Sherrise or via my personal Instagram account at Sherrise Marshallek. I'd love to say hi and engage a little. Don't be shy to take a screenshot of this episode. Tag me in a picture of your journal sessions using the workbooks, which are available to download via SherriseMarshallek.com/Sincerely Sherrise. Please rate and review the Sincerely Sherrise podcast. This is so helpful and would mean so much to my team and I. It only takes a few seconds. If you'd like to share your affirmations with the Sincerely Sherrise team and I, feel free to head over to SherriseMarshallek.com/affirm it to submit your affirmations. Additionally, head over to the blog for some provocative topics, personal journal entries, and so much more via SherriseMarshallek.com/blog. Tune in to the latest Sincerely Sherrise mix to catch a vibe via SherriseMarshallek.com/in the mix with Sincerely Sherrise. Learn more about Inside Out, the world tour of wellness experiences via SherriseMarshallek.com/inside out. As always, thank you so very much for tuning in, kickstarting your week with me. Ooh, until next Monday, have an amazing and blessed week. Sincerely Sherrise. Sincerely Sherrise. Ciao.